Good morning. How's everything going? What's up, Marcus? Glad to see y'all this morning. God bless everybody. Yeah. How you feeling, Kamari? How's everything going? How you feeling, Marcus? How's everything going, brother? Hello, pretty heart. How are you? You know you're you inspire me every morning when I see your little joints that you be having. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. Oh, for sure, Marcus. I appreciate that. Good morning, Precious. How are you doing? Yes, you're greatly appreciated. You're greatly appreciated. Yeah, I appreciate it. Oh yeah. Tell Trisha I said the same thing. And I appreciate that, Precious. Yeah, I figured I'd do a little early one a day, before I had my shit to do list. So you already know what that is. For sure. Marcus, you know everybody in here. Everybody, y'all can get acquainted with each other or whatnot. I appreciate y'all. How's everybody making out this morning? For sure. Hey, Marcus is a good guy. Marcus is a good guy. Yeah. Hey, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Everybody should be blessed to wake up and have that next eye opener, as I should say. So that's a good thing. Well, I'm good, Precious. I'm good. I'm good. Wonderful. Wonderful. You already know. You already know. Yeah, I'm home today. Yes, I am, which is good because it's in the middle of the week and I'm enjoying my Wednesday, to be honest. So, yes. And if everybody could hit the like button for me, I appreciate it when you come in. You know, I really appreciate everybody. I know majority of people are at work. I know some people are busy. Some people are on live themselves. So I figured, hey, what the hell? I might as well jump on here for a little while myself. Yep. Happy hump day, everyone. Happy damn hump day. For real. Yeah. Michael Jernigan, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Hit that like button for your boy. You know what I mean? I appreciate you. Even if you're not staying, I appreciate everybody. I know everybody got shit to do, bills to pay and stuff like that. And I appreciate it for real. You know, I ain't doing it for the likes. I'm doing it for everybody. You know what I mean? That volunteered to come in here. You know what I mean? I ain't about all that shit. You know what I mean? I keep it real. I like everybody to a certain extent. So you know how that is. Appreciate that, Prash. Appreciate that, Marcus. Appreciate everybody. For real, for real. That's right. Love is love. That's right. That's right, Maury. Love is love. Love is also blind. Eve said that too. So you know how that go. Yep, yep, yep. It sure is. It definitely is blind, Precious. Definitely. That's why you gotta keep your eyes cleared and cleaned out, and always beware of things. Cause I know I. Oh yeah, for sure. Soulful, good morning. How are you doing? How's the vacation going? Everybody meet Soulful. Soulful meet everybody. Everybody good peeps in here. Everybody's good, good judge of character. Oh, for sure, for sure. Wonderful, wonderful. That's good. Only thing see, it's too early for wine, so I can't give y'all none of that. So yeah, that part. Yeah, there's no specific topic on my channel. You know what I mean? I just go as it flows. That's just the way I do things. I don't want to be like a hard ass teacher on my students. So, yeah. All right, Marcus, I'm going to holler at you, bro. I'm going to holler at you. Enjoy your day, man. For sure. For sure. Yep, you have a blessed day too, brother. It's also good to see to show love since I seen you was on. Oh yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, your vacation done? Okay. Okay. That's what it is. I appreciate it. I really do, for real. What? Lily's here. Hello, Lily. I can't see you. How you doing? Kamari, tell her what I said. Pretty please. And I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know why that's going on. That's a first. Can't see nobody. Yeah, that is weird though. Like I don't know what be going on with this YouTube. They've been acting up lately. You got people come in your chat and you can't see them, and then you got people comment and you can't see a comment. I don't understand that shit. That shit is wild. Yeah. Shout out to all my content creators though. For real, for real. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to every person on here. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do the certain person shit. You know what I mean? Cause that's just me. But I shout out to everybody for real. Everybody that's doing their contents, everybody that's a creator, everybody that's moving up. You know what I mean? That's just a good thing, and especially when you can bond with one another and keep it real. Some of us do, some of us don't. Yeah, that's why I made that face. But it's all good. Sometimes you gotta maintain your own lane. I should have made this headline Maine's lane for real, cause I definitely stay in it. I ain't shitting you. What up, BD? What's up, my guy? Salute, huh? Salute to your boy. BD, you can meet everybody. Everybody, this is BD. He's a game content creator, and he also does other things that um, I just know he's a game creator of now. He also does a lot of other things too, but he's a good guy for real. He's a good guy, you know, for sure. And it's wonderful to see everybody this morning. Bless everybody this morning on their journeys. You know, on their on everything they got. Come on now, dog. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Thank you. Good girl. So, that part is real. BD, for real. Nah, man, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. BD, you ain't no fucking recovering alcoholic, man. Cut that shit out. For real though. 6 months sober, seriously. Oh, I was getting ready to say, bro, what the fuck, man? It's like, yo, you don't seem like you do shit like that. But nah, yo, you're a good guy though. I rock with you for real. Straight up. I rock with everybody in here for real. Show love when I come to y'all channels. You know what I mean? I might not stay long or whatnot, but at least I show my face. That's the good thing about going to people's channels too, for real. And I appreciate, everybody like, comment, and subscribe to Maine's channel. Maine is subscribed, and he comments that on everybody else's channel, which is good. Oh, yeah, you know me, man. You know me, yo. You know me, BD, man. I try to, them long names and stuff, man. You know me. I got to shorten them up some way, somehow, my bro. But I appreciate you like you appreciate me. You feel me? But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I know. I get a kick out of that. That was a good laugh that you just gave me, though. To be honest. For real, for real. Bless you, baby. Bless you. Come on now. Yeah, my baby here. She wants. Every time I get on the phone, she wants attention. She's pretty. That's my baby. Yeah, I know. I know. Now, come on now. Come on now. It's just too much. Now, you get down. Get down. Go ahead, get down. Go. Go. You're doing too much. You're being extra. Salute you too, my bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your mods or whatnot. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yep. That's why I was like, I mean, there was a few people, like, a few people, I had to, tighten up on the wrenches and whatnot, you know what I mean? But the people that actually made me a mod in theirs, you know what I mean? I'm a, you know, look out for everybody else too. You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's according to how you show love for real, for real. Yeah, the algorithm shit is something else. I've been hearing about that too. Having a lot of mods in your channel and shit like that. I know people that got like they make everybody mods. Like, man, what the fuck? It's crazy. Like, as soon as they come in, hey, how you doing? Oh, you man, you're good enough for a ranch. Go ahead and take that shit. Like, nah, not me. I can't do that shit. Cause some people now these days you can't even trust them. You can't trust people. They only come in there just for views and shit. I know some people, man. They come in your chat to recruit people. Yeah, people come in your chat to recruit people. Say what's up. Don't say kiss my ass. How you doing or nothing, and just be gone. Like what the fuck? Like yeah, subscribe to me and shit like that. I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. Like what the hell is going on with the world? I thought we all supposed to got along for real. Yeah, that's real. I be checking people out all the time. Yeah, I do. I don't say too much about it though because it's their doing. But but the way I do my thing, I just try my best to look out for people the best way I know how, and to accept a person how they are or whatnot. And sometimes you can't really criticize a person either. I don't know how you doing. What's up, East Bay? What's happening? What's happening? I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know who you are, bro. How you? Yeah, yeah. I'm serious though, pretty hard for real. You gotta watch people. People come in your chat and be like, hey, what's going on? Um, so and so, how you doing? And this and that. And next thing you know, you be like, yeah, can I get that wrench now? I'm like, what? I'm like, damn, you ain't even ask how my doctor's appointment was or nothing. Like, you know what I mean? It's weird. People do shit like that. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, good morning, good morning. That's that Southern chicken biscuit in the building on Jesus Sandals. Hey, hey, I appreciate you, Dr. J. You good people. We here. You good people. You do your thing too. You feel me? And I appreciate you, 100. I appreciate a lot of them. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. You can't be friendly like that. Yeah, for sure. For sure. You're right, Precious. You really can't. And I really agree with that. Because people take your kindness for your weakness. They'll shit on you from a distance for real. You know? And it takes a strong person to be a better person. For sure. Yeah, for sure. That's real. For sure. For sure. Yeah. Everybody gotta work today. Anybody going to Walmart? If so, pick me up some apple juice. Yeah, a loaf of bread and shit like that. I'm hungry and thirsty. That's if y'all sharing. Yeah, but yeah. Sometimes you gotta learn how to stay away from people too. Sometime, and stay in your own lane. I know some people don't see me a lot. Some people don't see one another a lot, but it's all for good reasons because you got to work on yourself. Sometimes you got to really work on yourself more than you putting yourself uh towards somebody else. You know what I mean? To help them and build them up. And after you build them up, they'll wipe their feet on you. You know what I'm saying? And I know a person right now, you know what I mean, that said, Maine. I said, what? They was like, why I try to help this person, and this person told me not to uh shout them out and look out for them and help promote their channel and shit. I was like, what? I said, man, what kind of shit is that? They was like, yeah, man, and you know what? I'm not gonna do that shit no more. I'm too good of a person and all that. I said, you know what? You are a good person, but you know what? You also gotta learn this. You can't always jump out there and help people like that. Seriously, seriously, because people pretend that they want your help. They don't want your fucking help. They just want your input, or maybe like you to subscribe to them, or you to hit their fucking like button. Like, real. That's real shit. And I'm like, man, that's crazy for real. They was like, yeah, man, I felt some type of way. I was like, yeah, you should, because now you got to work on you before you help another person out, and that's real. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Tap that like button for your boy. Damn right, I'm off today. Go back the rest of the week. Ain't gonna fuck up my check. I need all my coins. I really didn't even want to be off today for real, for real. I don't like taking off or being off because sometimes when I be off, I'm like, damn, watch my day go by slow. And it does sometimes. But when I'm working, that day go by fast. And I'm like, man, you know what? I can't wait to fucking get the fuck home and take me a fucking shower and relax, make something to eat. Oh man. Put something nice on TV, and then after a while that show will be watching me because my black ass will be asleep. No bullshit. But even if anybody is here to not stay, and can you please hit that like button for your boy? I appreciate it. Warm up for him. I appreciate it. You know, has anybody eaten breakfast this morning? Everybody ate this morning? Anybody had any snacks? Anybody do grocery shopping? Anybody stay at their own house last night? Jermaine, what's happening, my brother? How y'all doing? I want everybody to get acquainted with one another too. You know, I know me neither, Tina. I haven't ate yet neither. I had like I ain't gonna lie, I had like 6 grapes. For real, for real. I had 6 grapes. And I think I'll be all right with that for right now till I actually get hungry. I really don't do too much breakfast for real. I thought about rolling up, but I was like, no, because then I'll be hungry as hell. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna be sober for a while. You know, I think that'll work. I think that'll work pretty much. For sure, for sure, for sure. I welcome everybody in here. See, I know how to open the door for everybody and not certain people. Certain people do shit like that. You ever been in a chat where you salute them and they don't salute you, but they'll salute somebody else first? And then, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes into the chat, then they'll salute you and say they didn't see you. They're lying, bitch. They are fucking lying. They seen you. They fucking seen you. They just didn't want to give you that respect that you deserve. You know what I mean? As a person, for real, for real. But then they claim that you and them are cool. People do shit like that. I told you, you gotta watch people. You gotta watch people all the time. If you can't see them all the time, you gotta watch them sometime, and that's real. I know, right? Yeah, Epi, you was cooking in there. I seen you in there cooking, Epi. Hey, if y'all ain't subscribed to Epi, man, go subscribe to Epi Poo, 80s baby. You know what I'm saying? She be in there cooking up some shit for real, for real. Damn, Tina, that sound good. You just made my stomach do a backflip. Damn. Oh shit. Mm. And you made my bottom lip crusty for it. Jesus Christ. Don't say nothing else on here like that. I'm gonna have to pull my fork out my pocket and dig through this phone. Shit. What? Hungry than a son bitch right now. But yeah, man, I really do appreciate y'all though, you know. Like I said, I don't have no certain topic. I come in here and say what's on my mind. You know, anybody can, some of y'all can say what's on your mind, talk amongst yourselves. I don't give a damn, you know, talk to me. It don't matter. We all in here together at the end of the day. And it ain't like I'm not gonna pay anybody no attention. Like I said, some people get you in their chat and, they'll look at your comment and then keep right on talking. I'm like, what the hell? Like, boy, I tell you, that's all good. That's all good. So yeah, I had to get up out my comfort zone, do what I had to do for me, and make my own channel and try to make it good. You feel what I'm saying? And then link up with good people too. You got to link up with good people. If you're not linking up with good people, man, you don't have shit going for real. How you gonna keep people when you can't link up with good people? I link up with people that's gonna actually listen to me, understand, you know what I mean, and can relate to what I'm saying or whatnot. You know what I mean? That's real shit. See, when I'm in other people's chats, I sit and I listen, you know, I join the conversation, throw out some positive, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. Yeah, drop that beat. What up? What up? Hey, what up, Satin? How y'all doing? For sure, for sure, for sure. Y'all like that? Hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button for your boy. Subscribe to your boy. Subscribe to one another. You know what I mean? It's good to see new faces in here. It's good to see the same good faces in here that I rock with for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Showing love to get love shown back is very respectful. Is a very respectful thing for real. I like that. And I like when I come in the chat, it's you know what I mean, it's like, when you go in other people's chat, people be arguing. Some people bring an argument from the street or somebody else's chat to your chat. And I'm like, man, I don't want that shit in here. Yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. Just what Precious said. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I appreciate all of y'all for real. I really do. Look at the chat moving out this bitch. Damn. Hey, yo, what up? What up? What up, Mohammed? What's cracking, bro? What up with you? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all tap that like button, though, for your boy, though. Tap that like button. Like I said, it's good to see faces and names in here. Yeah, yeah. All new people here, like and subscribe to this laid back stream. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I know my boy Sticks, he's probably working right now. Like I said, I know a lot of people work during the day in the morning or whatnot, but hey, it's all good because they're gonna go back and see my live anyway. You know what I mean? Yep, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Clock that shit. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning to everybody. You know, hope everybody stays blessed. And then the best mood that you can stay in, you know what I mean? To keep the day going. You know what I mean? That's my words from me to y'all. And that's real. Like I said, y'all can get acquainted with one another, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to one another, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. Yeah, Sticks is working. Yeah, I know my boy working. Yeah. I was talking to him yesterday, to be honest. Man, shit, I talk to Sticks every day, to be honest. I talk to just about everybody in here just about every day, for real. Just about. See, that's that connection, though. You know what I mean? That's that connection of showing love and getting love shown back. That's why, you know what I mean? I take initiative in that. I like that shit. It feels very wonderful outside, too, man. Oh, man, it feels damn good. The wind. Y'all know y'all get hey, y'all know y'all get ready for that fall season to come in. Y'all gonna be in sweatpants and hoodies soon. Y'all gonna have to put them shorts back in the closet. Yeah, see that, man? I like that. Who the hell's Lulu? Lulu? Who the hell's Lulu? Lulu? I don't see no damn Lulu. But anyway, yeah, you know, this calls for a celebration. Mini pecan pies, mini variety cheesecake. It's what for brunch. Y'all come, just bring your drinks. Oh shit, that's what I'm talking about. Drop that beat, boy. You doing big things, bruh. Mini pecan pies. Shit. I gotta go easy on the sugar though. Hell no. I don't do too many sweets like that. I love my teeth. Yeah, I love the fall too though pretty hard. I do. I love the fall better than the summertime. The summertime is just so hot and it just gets on your nerves for real. And a lot of people fight in the summertime when it's hot. A lot of people argue in the summertime when it's hot. A lot of shit just goes on weirdly in the summertime when it's hot. Man, I thought I wasn't the only person that seen that shit. But I like the fall because I like the coolness. I like the different colored leaves when they turn like an autumn color. I like all of that. And it's less people in the streets. It's less people out there, you know what I mean? You see a lot of people during the summertime. And it's like, damn, bitch, you want my way. Like, it's too hot for that shit. But when it's, fall out there, it's like you don't have to worry about too many people. Hell, you don't even see a lot of traffic on the roads. Yeah, it does. It does. The summertime brings out the worst of Satan's children in people. I shit you not. I shit you not. I am not lying. That shit brings out hella shit. And it's just not for us. Some people love it though. Some people say, "Oh man, I can't wait for fall to leave so I can get in the summertime." And then some of them ladies, they want to jump in their little booty shorts and shit and the little dresses, all stank and stuff like that. But sometimes that's just life. But it is what it is. But some people love the fall. Fall is good cuddling weather too. She be like, "Oh baby, I need a little bit of warmth. I need you to come closer." You know what I mean? That's when we do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all stank. Yeah, all stank. Yeah, for sure. But a woman have a bad. She has a worse attitude in the summer just because it's hot. She don't want to be bothered. She don't want to be touched. Hell, she don't even want to be looked at the wrong way. For real. And she will argue with a motherfucker in traffic next to her because her air conditioner broke and they got air conditioner. Y'all ever seen that shit? I seen that shit one time. That was funny as hell. It was crazy though. But that's just life, That means you need a new car. We can't help that type of shit. Because putting your window down in the summertime ain't gonna make it cooler in the car. And that's real. Yeah, that's real. So, but yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's right, Tina. Damn right. That butter love. No bullshit. That furnace heat. For sure. Yeah, a woman definitely wanted a nigga cuddled up with her. Yeah, right. She wants you to hold her ass. Hey, and if you ain't gonna hold her ass, she'll call up Jerry. Jerry come over there and hold her all motherfucking night. Hell, Jerry will hold her ass all motherfucking week. That's real shit. Damn right. Yeah, bring her. Yeah, that's real. That's real. Hey, Presh, hey, I'm not lying. That shit real. That shit real. Bring her drinks and breakfast in bed in the morning in the summer. Then happy wife, happy life. Just saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. To those who that are married, yeah, and some of them try to wife a sneaky link for real. You can't wife no sneaky link either. You know what I mean? You can't do that. You can bring that bitch breakfast all fucking day, and it's not gonna matter because once she leave you, she's going to get lunch with somebody else, and then that night she's gonna lay down with somebody else. You know what I mean? That's real. That's real. Like I said, to those of you who are married, what I mean? Maine gives out good shout outs to y'all for sticking with that person, that's loving that person, and all of that shit above, and having her back just as well as she has yours. Maine gives out big shout outs to y'all, to those who are married that's doing big things. And I also give a shout out to y'all single people that don't want that bullshit, don't want that drama and all of the above. You know what I mean? Big shout outs to all of that. And I also shout out to the freaks that sneak out at 11 o'clock at night after they get that text as you coming by. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. After the kids go to sleep and shit like that. Yep, you know. Or whatnot. You got that babysitter that's gonna watch your kids till tomorrow while you go out and act a fool. Maybe swing on a stripper pole or something. I mean, who knows what people do at night now these days? They get a little Don Julio in them and then they start speaking Spanish and they ain't even Spanish. It's a lot of stuff that you see now these days in this world. Yeah. Yeah, hey, that's good though. That's best. That's really good. I had to pretend I'm poor just so girls don't try to use me. Well, that's cool too. You know what? And I understand that, a lot of people do that too. Like it's a lot of guys out here that got money. It's a lot of guys that have beautiful houses, nice cars, and sometimes it's always that one or two couple of chicks that might want to use them and yeah, that part, Presh, that part for real. And it's always a woman out here that'll try to use a guy, and it's always a guy out here that tries to use a woman. It's always vice versa on both ends, for real, for real. She'll try to use him for his car, his money, and his house. He'll try to use her for her car, her money, and her ass. Am I lying? Hell no. Am I telling the truth? Hell yeah. It's always vice versa. Sometimes a woman will fuck up a man's credit. She'll fuck up his credit. She'll get the card and go swiping and buying all this shit. You know what I mean? And can't help bring nothing to the table. A man, he could get a woman's card, go out there and do the same motherfucking thing, fuck up her credit, not bring nothing to the table. It's a lot of vice versa stuff between a man and a woman now these days, for real, that you got to actually watch out for. Especially if you're a good person and you worked hard for your stuff, you know what I mean, and built yourself up from nothing to something is better than nothing. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. But learn. Now these days you got to learn how to respect yourself and respect that person too, in order for that relationship to actually go somewhere and be on point. You know what I mean? That's real though. Yeah, that's real though. Yeah, yeah, that's real though. That's real. Drop that beat. That's real, bro. Yep, that's real. And I say this to say to everybody for real because it's like to be honest, how can I put this? Like I don't know. Like how a man will like a woman, but she got children, but they ain't his, and then he'll try to be the stepdad and stuff like that, and you know what I mean. And it's like I don't know. It's like after a while he pretended they his children and stuff, and then he'll start acting like a real dad, but ain't their real dad, and then the kids, they start aging, then they start not liking them and shit like that. It's real. It's real shit. And then you got some women that do the same thing as men. Some women can come in a man's life and play stepmom, and then kids actually down the line start not liking her because of her ways and the things that she does and the things that she says. You know what I mean? It's all real. It's all real. And it's like, you know, I don't know. It's just different now these days, really, really different. I know back in the day, sometimes that you could actually have your own children and raise them right and stuff like that, and they learn how to respect you and whoever that you bring home or whatnot. Not now these days, hell no. You could bring her home, and after a while they be like, well, bitch, you ain't my mom. I call my mom, come over here and beat your ass and shit like that. Yo, am I lying though? And he'd be like, well, Elizabeth, you better respect Stacy because she's here and she's like your mother when you're here. And she'd be like, fuck that bitch. No, she ain't. You know what I mean? Am I lying though? Shit. It's a lot done changed in this world though, man. People need to wake up and see that shit. Yeah, it's a lot done changed. And now these days you can't be cool with people's kids like that and they ain't yours. For sure. Man, they will talk about your ass to their friends, and then their friends go home and tell their mom and dad about what's going on at your house. Then you got a whole bunch of shit that you gotta deal with. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. And then that's some shit that you gotta what? What happened? What booty call? Man, you know that booty call? No, I don't have no booty calls. No. I don't want that Magic Johnson. No. Mm-mm. Yep. That's what's going around these days. And I'm gonna tell you this, man. When you sharing, Sharon ain't caring. Sharon is not caring. I don't care what nobody whispered in your ear and told you. That shit's a lie. That shit is a lie. People always running around here how about Sharon is caring. Sharon is not caring. Sharon will have you at a doctor's appointment and they're telling you that you got some shit that you can't get rid of. Sharon will have you having fucking gonorrhea and hepatitis and shit like that. You can't share ass, not these days. Sharing ass is off the books. For real. But people do it anyway. People sneaky. Yeah, people sneaky as hell. You gotta watch for them people, man. She could be over there. She could be over there eating his sausage, and then come home and kiss her man right in the mouth. Shit, shit. I bullshit you not. If I'm lying, I'm flying for sure. And a man could go down on a woman numerous times and come home and kiss his wife or girlfriend right in the mouth. And then when everybody get mad and shit like that, and he'll be like, well, yeah, it's all good because many times you tasted me, you didn't tasted Erica. I'm like, oh man, this shit is crazy. And then the woman to get mad with the man, y'all know what I'm talking about, and she'd be like, well, yeah, all the times you tasted me, yeah, you done tasted Jimmy and all of this shit and stuff like that. I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. Like, what in the fuck is going on? That's why I say, man, you gotta be careful with people now these days. And shit is so real. Yeah, yeah, shit is so real. Shit is so real, man. You could get hurt. You could get hurt behind stuff like that. That's how people feelings get hurt. That's why, and if y'all really notice, a lot of men are killing women. A lot of men are killing women. I really rarely don't hear about a woman killing a man over a bad relationship, but I also don't understand why that man had to kill that woman knowing she has kids, she has family, she has friends, she has a lot, and he will kill her because she gave up her nookie box to the next nigga that was treating her better than what the other dude was doing. I just don't understand it. And it's weird. Hey, Tanja, good morning. How you doing? I seen that, Presh. I seen that. I seen that. Yes, I did. It is rising. It started out, I think it was in the early teens. Now it's like maybe like 150, which is good. Really good. The girl up and left him with the kids. Now he is raising his three children, a set of twins and a girl by himself. He making it happen though. I salute him. Yeah, yeah, I salute him too. I definitely salute him too for real. I definitely salute him too for being a strong dad. You know what I mean? You know, and I notice when shit goes downhill, a woman will leave her kids with the father just to go off and enjoy her life, which is wrong. You know what I mean? You don't just do shit like that. You can't just do shit like that. You know, a child will look back on that from the time you do that all the way up until when they get older. That's real. You can hurt a child's feelings like that, man. Let alone hurting your own feelings. And that's real. Everybody meet Tanja. Tanja meet the crew. Everybody subscribe to one another if they can. Um, if y'all can put your own links in the chat, that would be nice. If y'all don't want to, fuck it. I don't care. It's cool. Um, I appreciate everybody for being here though. I really do. And if everybody could like, comment, and subscribe to your boy, you know what I mean? I really would appreciate that too. You know what I mean? I really would. You know what I mean? This is Maine's Lane. You know what I mean? Starring Maine himself, me, and the crew. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I like everybody, man. I can't keep saying that. I don't like a lot of people because I'm not like a big people person, but I like certain people and I like some people. Because now these days, when you say you like a lot of people and you rock with a lot of people, a lot of people don't rock with you. That's real shit for real. And I kind of yeah, that part too, Epi. I do tolerate people sometimes. No, I'm not a people person like that, Precious. Please don't get that misinformed. I'm so serious. I speak to you. You know what I'm saying? I speak to you for real. And I'll chat with you while I'm on like YouTube or anything like that. But far as a lot of people that may want to chat outside of YouTube or whatever, I usually don't because I know you're full of shit while you're on social media. You know, people will play you. Like, hey, how you doing? What's happening? I ain't seen you all week and all that shit. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, you know what I mean? I've been maintaining and stuff like that. But you know what? You know, we got to really do something. We got to get together and holler at each other off of social media. I'm like, yeah. And in my mind, I'm like, you lying motherfucker. You're fucking lying. Don't lie to me. I'd rather for you I'd rather for you not to even say shit like that because I know that shit is not true. And I'd rather for you to just keep that comment to your fucking self because that would just piss me off even more with a smile. Yeah, I could smile to a person all day, you know, like this and shit like that. But in my mind, it's like, fuck you. You don't fuck with me like that. And people do stuff like that. That's why I say I stand on business. I stand on what I stand on because that's just me. You know what I mean? I salute a person that I don't even know before I salute a person that I know because long as I've known that person that I know, they don't even fucking rock with me like that. Which is strange and weird because every day I see you on social media, or you might send me a text saying, "What up?" This and that and all of that. We got the link up, this and that and all of that. And like 6 months go by and we still haven't linked up. That means we're not gonna link up. So why keep putting that shit on yourself like that? That's why I've been trying to tell people, pump your brakes. It's real. Yeah, it's real. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, a lot of people do that. A lot of people do plot on people's revenges. People try to get the best of you and shit on you the best way they can. And it's just weird. And don't y'all hate when a person come in your chat and they'll say, "Hey, what up?" And then you be looking for that person to actually have a good conversation with them and they're already gone. I'm like, well, damn, why did you even come in here? I appreciate it. Did you even hit the like button? Probably the fuck not. Some people come in your chat to be nosy. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of people. I noticed that a lot of people do that. Yeah, Dr. J, I am. I sure am. I told you this is Maine's lane. Yes, yes. I try to I try to say much of the truth as I can because I know and I see and I watch and I listen and I figure out and then I learn and it's like uh, it ain't for me. It ain't for me. You know, I notice a lot of people how they be in people's chats and chilling with these people and stuff like that, but you can't even really get that person to hit you outside of social media. Nope. Still looking at your phone, no text, no email, no nothing, no nothing. So that's why I learn what I learn and do what I do because it's real. Yeah, people do change. People change all the time. People change every day. People change every tenth of the second. Like I said, you can link up with people. Some people you can't link up with. And I've been learning about a lot of people. Like I said, some people come in your chat to recruit people for them to subscribe to go in their chat. Oh, thank you, Satin. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. For sure. Man, I try my best to have good vibes in my chat and good people in my chat and good people behind me because when they do their thing, they want good people in their chat and good people like myself and whoever else behind them too. But the thing is, you got to trust people. You got to trust people. And then in order for somebody to grow, you got to help them grow, but you also got to help yourself too. You can't put your all into another person before you put that all everywhere. And then on top of that, you got to make sure you're doing what you got to do too. You got to also stand on business. Because if you're not standing on business to do your own thing, you're not gonna grow. You're not gonna move nowhere. You're not gonna get no likes. You're not gonna get shit. You're not even gonna get people to subscribe to your channel. And I tried, like I said, I go on my posts, my community posts. Man, I post people majority of the time that I know that deserve to be posted. I don't post everybody like that because people really don't deserve to be posted. What up, B3? By the time you got your ass up, nooker. Hey, MR, how you doing? Can everybody hit that like button for your boy as they come in the doorway? And put your shoes by the door? I don't want my rug messed up. And I appreciate you. But as I was saying, like I said, in order to help somebody grow, you got to help yourself grow too. And you really can't be out here trying to, stick your neck out here for other people because they're not really here for you like that at the end of the day. Now these days, you got to branch off and make your own moves and do your own thing. You know what I mean? And that's real because Adonis, clock that shit. Maine shit. Oh yeah, people, this don't mean clock T. That clock T shit is not allowed in here. This is called clock that shit. If you go on your emoji joint and you see that finger that look like that there, but when you come in my channel, this is what you do. This is clock that shit, not clock that T, clocking T. This ain't that. No, I don't prefer that shit in here. Yeah, that's just weird and soft. I don't do shit like that. Clock that T is for somebody else's channel. Clock that T is, off a level hip hop somewhere, some bullshit like that. But clock that shit, my day ones, my people, they know what that mean. And if y'all see that in the channel right now, for real, they know what that mean. They know. Yes, sir. Look. See, y'all see it? Y'all see it? Yeah. Clock that shit. That's what that mean. On Jesus sandals. Yeah. On Jesus sandals. Y'all better get hip with it. Like I said, I try my best to do my own thing, create my own little brand of things. I try to lock in with people that's actually doing big things. I try to maintain, just try to maintain a little of everything for real. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of looking rough today, for real. I didn't shave. I got to cut my hair. So next time, hopefully I go live again. It'll be probably like Friday. I might go live Friday. I might go live tomorrow. Hell, I might go back live later on. I mean, for real. I haven't been live in a minute. It's all good though. Because, when you move fast or doing things, things don't actually work right. Things don't go right neither, So that's why it's called taking your time and moving at your own pace, which is, the right thing. For real. They already know. I know, bro. I'm just yeah, precious. Terrible. Yo, shout out to all my good creator people that's doing big things. Once again, shout out to Kamari. She's amazing. Y'all should go subscribe to her channel. Very laid back, very chilled. You know what I mean? Shout out to Nustra Familia. You know what I mean? Her channel is foodie. She does games, all that good stuff. Shout out to Precious Shanera. She's finally coming out to do her little thing and stuff like that. Shout out to all my other people. Shout out to my boy B3, my Australian guy. You feel me? He's a funny character. You know what I mean? And we will be doing some link ups, collabs and stuff. And that way y'all can see his face too sometime or whatnot. And shout out to Sticks. Shout out to Satin. Shout out to everybody that's in here that's doing their own thing. Like I said, I got to shout out to everybody for real. And if I missed y'all names, I'm still going to shout out to everybody regardless. You know what I mean? Because that's just me. I don't like to leave nobody hanging. I don't like to leave nobody in the dark. You see what I'm saying? Because that's just me. Some people, like I said, some people don't shout out to other people. Some people don't try to help people grow. You know what I mean? That's why I shout out to people and I tell people to go to subscribe to them too, because you don't know what kind of traffic type of people that actually like those people's content and what they do, which is a good thing. You know what I mean? Because everybody has to support one another now these days in this social media, because social media is it's just not made for everybody, but everybody still tries to do it anyway. But if you're not really, doing too well in it, you know what I mean? Don't give up. For real, don't give up. Keep pushing yourself to be better. Keep pushing yourself to maintain. Keep pushing yourself to push yourself to keep moving forward. And that's real, because, when you get in this type of industry and whatever else that you got going on, and if you actually slow up or stop your process won't be processed for real. So then let me check this chat out. What up, Anthony? What up, my guy? Can y'all hit that like button for your boy? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah. See my day ones in here. My day ones know what that shit is. On Jesus sandals. They better get it right. For sure that. For sure. Hey, and you know what? And another thing for everybody, for real, man, support y'all local people. Support your local people, man. People really got. Yeah, that's right, Precious. You did it right. You did it right. Tenfold, what up, my guy? My bro, I left you a message this morning too, and I appreciate you. You know what I mean? I appreciate you hitting me back too, my bro. For sure, tenfold. Yeah, you know me. I checks on you every morning, my bro. You know what I mean? Because I know, you traveling and shit. I at least got to shout out to you. You feel me? I don't like to bother you too much because I know you trying to work and be focused on that paper. You feel me? Yes, sir. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. See all my people, man? Oh, y'all gonna make me fucking cry in here, man. I need a fucking tissue now. God damn it. Fantastic. What's happening, chick? That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Well, look at that. Look what the wind done blew and crossed my phone. Okay, now gotta still pop up. Hey, you know what? I know you are, my bro. I know you are, and I appreciate that. Cause I do the same for you, and you know that. You know that tenfold. You know how we rock, my bro. You can cry on my shoulder. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Precious. But you're gonna need to put a towel on it because I got a lot of tears. Yeah, man. Shout out to Fantastic. Also, subscribe to her if y'all want to. You know what I'm saying? This is real shit. She also does her she's a snack creator, content creator, for real, for real. She does her little thing, you know what I'm saying? Tenfold, shout out to him too. That's my dude. You feel me? He drive that 18 wheeler. You feel me? Shout out to all my truck driving people. For real, for real. I got to shout out to everybody. I don't give a fuck. You know me. I don't like I don't like putting people. I don't like just not shouting people out. I got to shout out everybody for real and what they do. You know what I mean? I'm just not gonna put too much on it. You know. But I gotta shout out to people. That's just me. that part, Precious, that part. That's real. That's real. Answer what question, Satin? Let me go back in the comments. Let me see. Who can say that there actually been? Is that live? Oh, you said who can actually say that they've been in my live? Shit. Everybody in here done been in my live. You hear me, Satin? Yeah, everybody that's in here, I'm subscribed to them and I'm moderators in their chat and they subscribe to me too. So yeah, everybody that's in here, I've been in their lives. Yeah. I think except for Anthony. And I gotta hey Anthony, did you subscribe to me too, bro? Cause if you ain't subscribe to me so I can subscribe to you. I'm gonna have to check you out too. But like I said, everybody that's in here, I've been in their lives. Yeah, I have. Yeah, buddy. Oh, for sure, Adonis, for sure, man. You know how I do, my bro. Oh, I just did. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, Anthony. Hey, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna subscribe to you too, my bro. You know what I mean? You salute me every day. You know what I mean? And I rock with you too, cause you know we chit chats and stuff. And then yeah, shout out to Anthony too, y'all. He make music and shit. He make music, he make beats and all of that shit, man. And yeah, he does big things too. Yeah, on Jesus Sandals, for real. Yeah, Ant cool, yo. Ant cool as hell. Yep. Hey, Big Bad, it's like, subscribe, share the live. Not Luke. Who the hell's Luke? You must just got up, didn't you? Or you must be sleeping. This nigga wrote Luke. Luke subscribe. Who the hell's Luke? Ain't no damn Luke in here. I sure am. No, I ain't gonna do it like that, Precious. I fuck with B3. That's my guy. He know. He know. He knows. Don't get me started on English. Hey yo, B3, yeah, I feel you, my bro, but yeah, yes, there's no Luke in here, my bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, Luke. My man said Luke, subscribe. I'm looking for Luke. I was scrolling up in the damn chat. I'm like, who the fuck is Luke? I'm like, I don't know no fucking Luke. Only Luke I know is the one that had all them Freaknik parties and the music he used to make and shit. But yeah. I do, man. Hey yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Some people I don't even know. I could pop up in a live, support them, and then I'll leave. And then I'll come back, support them again, and then I'll leave. That's me letting them know that I'm showing them love and support. For real, for real. And for real, that shit go a long way for real. Yeah, that shit go a long way. That shit goes a long way. And each time I come in they chat and they see my name, they like, yo, what up, man? Man, I appreciate everything you're doing, everything you're saying, and this and that and all of that. I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? Because I gotta show support, man. You know what I mean? Us as black folks, us as good folks. I don't give a fuck if you were purple and green. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show you the best support that I can show you because that shit come from the heart. It come from the heart, not from my mind. It just come from my heart, for real, for real. And I like that shit. I fuck with that shit. Yeah, I do be real. Damn right. I gotta stand on my shit. For you know, when you be on your shit, I'll be right in there chatting with you, and like, comment, subscribe, and come fuck with your boy and all of that shit. And fo, you know how we get down, man. I get down with a lot of people, man, but a lot of people don't show me love like that, dude. They don't. That's why I started going live. That's why I started going live. I stopped being nervous. I uncrossed both my toes. You know what I mean? And I was like, fuck this. I'm not gonna be nervous no more. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get up on this live and I'm gonna enjoy people, and I want people to enjoy me as if y'all went to a show or something. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get up here and be a comedian. I'm not gonna get up here and be no damn comedian. I'm just gonna get up here and talk my shit. I'm gonna sit up here and enjoy y'all, and then I want y'all to enjoy me at the same time, which is true. Yeah, me and folk gonna get it, man. Yeah, Prush, we definitely gonna get that. We're gonna do that collab, me and Fo. We're gonna do it. You know, Fo be putting in that work, and you know he got to put in that work. Yep, that's real. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that collab going. But see, man, it's a good thing I was off today to come in here and chat with y'all. You know, y'all make me feel good as a person, and you know, I try my best to make y'all feel good as good people also. You know what I mean? And the feeling is very mutual, you know? And yeah, I love all y'all too, you know? I love all y'all. You know what I mean? I love y'all. I mean, I love y'all, but not enough to ask y'all to let me borrow $20. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know, I like y'all, but I don't love y'all that motherfucking much. You know. No, I'm bullshit. You know I like y'all. You know I love y'all, but I'm not gonna ask y'all for $20 though. Not unless you gonna give it to me. You gonna give it to me? No, I'm messing. No, I'm messing. See, I like to fuck around too. You know, keep people laughing, keep people on edge. You know what I mean? That's just me. You know, we all are blessed in this world. We all were brought in this world to be on borrowed time. From the time that we're created and made, we're on borrowed time. You know, we don't stay young forever. We don't stay old forever. Um, you know, you gotta maintain life the best way you can. You know, you gotta know who's in your corner. You know, you gotta learn who's real. You gotta learn who's not. You gotta learn a lot about people, period. You know, you gotta learn about a lot of things, and you know, that's we were brought in this world to just not just to kick back and drink a couple 40s and smoke a lot of weed and shit and all that. We weren't brought in the world for that, man. We weren't. We weren't. We just weren't, and that's real. A quick how much? You said, hold on, let me look at these messages. You said a quick million. Man, shit. If Maine had a quick million. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, fo. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They gonna see that shit. They gonna see that shit. Shit, if you ain't busy Friday night, fo, man, maybe we could do a collab Friday night or something. For sure. The meeting? What meeting? He said, "Grandma." Yo, BD, you funny as shit. He said the grandma voice from "Don't Be a Menace." Oh shit. She said, and when she said, "Ashtray, come on over here and get grandma a hug and a kiss, you little bitch ass motherfucker." Yo, shit is real. But no, BD, I ain't got no million. If I had a million, I go buy my own damn house, put the rest of it in the bank, and make sure everybody is on my end is taken care of. For real, for real. I might cash at me about $40. Hey, what is that? What is that? BD, what is that? You said Battle of the Bars as a guest judge? Hell yeah! Damn right. What? You got some paperwork you want me to sign or something? Yeah. Where Flames at? Flames in here? Have a great day live, bro. Much love. What up, Flames? I know you probably working or something, my dog, or busy. I appreciate you for coming in, my bro. And if ain't nobody else in there, hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. They ain't got all them buttons up there but the like. So I appreciate it. But you can subscribe to a nigga though. And I appreciate it. But yeah, Flames, I appreciate you for coming through, my bro. You know how we do though. For real, for real. I know you, like I said, I know you busy or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad you came through and peeped the nigga out. You know what I mean? Just like the other day I dropped in your live, for real, for real. You feel me? See, that's what I was trying to explain to people about supporting other people and actually giving a fuck about somebody. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta really, you know, be in every motherfucking live, but long as you show your face, long as you know what I mean, give a good shout out, long as you being on the same topic as them people or just chilling, being laid back, everything's cool. You know what I mean? But when you fake about a lot of shit, man, it's like just don't even come in alive. You know what I mean? But I really appreciate that shit. I really appreciate that. All right, Maury, I see you in there. Maury, calm it down, Maury. Calm it down. You need to cool off. Get you a cup of water. Thank you, Flames. Appreciate you, my bro. Yeah, Kamara, calm down in here now. I'll see you over there. I'll see you over there being promiscuous. Promiscuous girl. Yo, off the Richter. I know. Tell her again, Precious. Tell her again. Yeah, I know. I don't like people. Yeah, promiscuous girl. But yeah, I don't like people being and I don't like being around weird people neither. People are just so weird now these days. You ask them a question and they just put the nose up to you or don't even answer your question. I'm like, well, bitch, I won't say nothing else to you then. Yeah, that part. Sometimes people do that shit though. People be so weird when they come in your chat. Hey, BD, I wouldn't mind being what'd you say, a host or something? Yeah, the host is on your joint. You let me know when you need me to do that, bro. Just make sure the paperwork is on my desk and I can sign that shit and we can go to work. You feel me? Just in case anything happened to me while I'm up there. I don't want to fuck up my fade or my taper. But yeah, for real, I would love to be up there to look out for real, my bro. For real. But yeah, as I was saying, man, I just don't get down with weird people. People are so weird these days. You gotta watch a lot of people. People don't care about you. People don't fuck with you like that. They'll say, "Hey, how you doing, man? I was just thinking about you, and man, I was just getting ready to hit you up." Like, well, bitch, I've been waiting for you for like 8 months. So why are you just telling me this now when I've been waiting on a text or phone call from you for real, for real? Oh, no paperwork necessary. Okay, no problem, no problem. Well, look, I'll just make sure it's okay with my manager. Let my manager know that I will be attending on your platform there, buddy, and we can fucking work that out. No percentages. I do shit for free sometimes, but if you want to pay me, I'll take it. But I, I really don't want to take. Hit me up on IG. The lies in their replies. The lies replies. Okay. So I just want to make sure nobody lying in there or something. Hit me up on IG. I don't have Instagram. Um, yeah, I don't have that. I'm not that type of person that be on a lot of platforms. No, hell no. Like I said, I don't deal with shit like that. I mean, I'm on I'm on TikTok, but I just put my food on there. I don't even I don't even fucking associate with people. What? Maine said I want 150,000, but we can set out a court for $5. No, no, I don't want no 150,000 set out of court for $5. Shit, hell no. May need some monies. I need them coins. I might knock a couple dollars off because you my nigga. But other than that, you know how we do, my bro. Yeah, I don't get on those platforms. I don't like I had like 12 different accounts on Facebook. I don't be on there no more at all. I'm not on there. I erased that shit. It's over with, done deal. I'm not on Instagram because it's a lot of people on there, and you got to be. I don't know. It's just something about Instagram that just doesn't float my boat. Um, like I said, TikTok and YouTube is the only two things that I'm actually on. Um, but mainly it's just my food content on both, and I got family on TikTok and all of that. I don't even talk to them like that, to be honest. I don't. Um, for real, seriously, pineapples. Um, and on top of that, I'm on I'm on YouTube, um, mainly for my foodie channel that I created or whatnot. Um, thank God for that. And on top of that, just doing the live and then connecting with y'all and interacting with y'all and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm not on a whole bunch of other what's your name? I only keep IG for business related purposes. Yeah, see that's how I feel too, my bro. That's how I feel too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know what, Flames? I shit you not, bro. I shit you not. I started getting on here this year myself. I want to say May, June. Yeah, May, June, something like that is when I started getting on here because we were all on the we jumped on the YouTube together and started. We linked up with people and stuff like that, and then you know after a while shit went south, and then everybody started branching off doing their own thing, which was all right though. You know what I mean? Because it gives you time to grow yourself. You don't always want to put your all into other people's chats and stuff like that. You want to also work on yourself. So I thought that was a good idea, to be honest. I thought that was a real good idea. Yeah, this I'm on Discord. Yeah, I'm on Discord. I fuck with the Discord. I fuck with the TikTok because of their features, and my foodie. And I fuck with YouTube because of my foodie and y'all and going live and stuff. Like I'm not really on a whole bunch of like extra stuff like that because I just prefer not to be. Hmm. Yeah, YouTube been taking up most of my time too, to be honest, because where I be trying to get my little content off the ground and stuff like that. Yeah, Facebook is like a gossipy ass social media. I don't like them over there like that. Like you got Juanita arguing with Keisha, sleeping with her man, and then you got little Reggie fucking on Denise and them and all that. It's just weird over there, man. It's fucking weird. And then they want to talk about, well, yeah, give me the address and I can pull up and this and that. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on here? This is like, what is this? Love and hip hop? Like, what the fuck is this? I'm serious. Like, man, Facebook be wilding. Like, you would have thought that was like Jerry Springer or something. Yeah, for real. I'm not lying. And for that's dead ass. In Precious's words, dead ass. For real. Like that shit is crazy on there, man. I mean, Instagram is okay, but Instagram look like something for like people that got money or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm kind of picky where I want to be and who I want to be around and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's just me. No, it's not. It's just like Facebook is really connecting with your friends and family and stuff and play and people that you haven't seen in over 15 to 20 years and stuff like that. Long lost people that you don't connect with or stuff like that. That's what Facebook's really about. I just don't like that shit because it's bullshit. Thank you everyone for joining live, showing up, support real ones for sure. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, Precious. Damn right. Tell them again. Shit. On Jesus sandals. That's real. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's pretty much what that is. That's pretty. What is BD saying? Facebook is that all my children in the hospital. Yo, BD, you BD, you funny as shit. It is though. It is. That's why I said Jerry Springer and Geraldo and shit like that. Like for real. Like it is. It is. It's got they got so much gossiping that goes on there and so much drama and so much of this and so much of that. It don't even make no sense. You can't even really enjoy Facebook like you used to. They use Facebook as a meetup spot to fight and talk about who slept with whose man and just argue, period. Like, and that shit is just it's bogus, man. Like, as soon as you get on there, they be like, yeah, bitch. That's why I was at your party and it was whack as fuck. And then they came to my party and my party was more of the shit than yours. And I'm like, man, that's some shit that you could have kept to yourself. Yeah, it does. It does. It did. Yeah. Facebook does have more drama than the OJ trial. No bullshit. Yeah. And God rest his soul in peace, man. OJ was a good nigga. God rest his soul in peace. OJ was a good nigger, but he had that white woman killed. He killed Ron Goldman too. He's killed all of them. That man was sleeping with that man's wife and shit. That shit crazy, wasn't it? But I don't want to be on that topic right now. But yeah, Precious, you don't sound old knowing all them shows, girl. You crazy. You crazy. Nah, but for real. Um, Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, when I was younger coming up, I would see my grandmom and all of them, my mom and them watching As the World Turned and Young and the Restless, The Bold and the Beautiful, General Hospital. It was a whole bunch of shit like back in the day for real, for real. All of them shits. Yep. Oh yeah, Days of Our Lives. Hell yeah. All of that shit. Yep. The little the little the little PBS shows, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and all of that shit. What up, Kayla? Kayla B in the building. What it is? What it is? I'm not gonna do the perm thing, but Kayla B in the building. Memphis's finest. Memphis's finest is in the building. R.I.P. Dolph. And that's real. That's my dog. Oh yeah, the Montel show. Hell yeah. Montel Williams, hell yeah. He was he was married to that little he was married to Connie Chung. Y'all remember her? Y'all remember her? She was on the news joint. Her and the old guy named Dan Rathers. Back in the day, the little lady Connie Chung, that was Montel Williams' wife. Nobody even know they was fucking. Ain't that something? Montel was hitting that Korean shit. Hell yeah. Rap City, The Basement with Tigger and all them. Hell yeah. MTV Cribs, MTV Videos, all of that shit. Judge Mathis, he just went overboard. He started smoking that weed and shit. He started getting old. Jenny Jones, yes. Jenny Jones, fucking right. Jerry fucking Springer, hell yeah. Hey, Ricky Lake. I don't hear y'all saying nothing. Ricky Lake. For sure. All them joints, man. All them joints. The UPN stations. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. For sure. He was my favorite out of all of them. Maury, yup. Letterman, Leno, Mike Douglas. Who the fuck is Mike Douglas? I never knew who the fuck that was. Yeah, that's old school for real. Midnight Love. What the hell is Midnight Love? Midnight Love Bet MB show? What is that? Let me see. Yeah, I don't know who Mike Douglas is neither. Yeah, I don't know who Mike Douglas is neither. Precious, you say you was with us too. You say you was with us till Mike Douglas came in the scenario. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck Mike Douglas is. Midnight Love was an R&B show on BET. Nothing but slow jams. Oh, was that the dude with the funny eyes named Donnie? Was that him? 106 in Park. Yeah, that was the shit. 106 in Park was the shit though. Yup. Yup. Free and AJ. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was the shit right there. Um Damn, what else shows, y'all? It was a lot of shows back then. It was a lot of shows. Mike Douglas is the Granny Clump mentioned in the Nutty Professor movie. Yeah, she did say Mike Douglas, and then she said she used to get moist when he used to come on, and I thought that was very nasty. Old as she is, talking about she's getting moist, knowing damn well she's dried up like a bag of flour. Eek. Yeah. BD. My favorite was Norbit. Oh yeah, Norbit. Yeah, people don't watch TV like that anymore. They're on their phones. You know what? That was good right there. Hey yo, East Bay, you right. You right. You got people, but you know what? Now these days you got people that'll turn the TV on and don't even watch the shit. They will pick up their phone or their tablet and be on social media all day long and can't even tell you what happened in the movie that they were supposed to have been watching. Y'all ever seen that shit? That shit is weird, man. Like electronics is really taking over the brain. Yep. Yep. Electronics is really taking over the brain for real. Me too. Me too. Me too. Like when I get off the live, I probably straighten up, put like a little show on, and just chill and shit like that, and then go run around and handle my little business and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because that's mainly what I do when I'm off. I don't just sit around and be on the phone and be doing a whole bunch of weird stuff. Like I gotta make my time. You know what I mean? I gotta make my time. You feel me? I gotta get up, move around. I gotta do things. Like yesterday, I went and did a few things and stuff. And then today I got to do a few things. Like, and then one main thing that I'm really working on is helping my daughter get her car uh, when she starts back to college. And she starts back college on her birthday. So I'm also proud of that too, for real. Um, but yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff that I maintain, you know. I call my mom every day. I talk to her. You know what I mean? Like, and if ain't nobody really calling a mom, and if ain't nobody really, you know what I mean, doing that, man, everybody need to do that for real. I ain't saying right now, but I'm just saying like people need to like, and if y'all have y'all mother still living or whatnot, or if y'all on bad terms with y'all mothers and stuff like that, man, call your mom, man. Talk to your mom sometime. You know what I mean? I know some people right now today don't even talk to their mom or dad or nothing. And it's wild because see, 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 that's what I'm saying. See, she calling you right now, Flame. See what I'm saying? And it's crazy because you don't know you don't know if they're gonna be here today or tomorrow, you know? So it's best that, everybody call their mom, you know what I mean? Talk to your mom sometime. Spend time with her. You know what I mean? Do son and mother things, you know what I mean, together or whatnot. Call her, text her, FaceTime, whatever. You know what I mean? That's just real. I talk to my mom every day, every morning, every afternoon, and every night. I sure do. Call logs don't lie. Texas don't lie. That part. Yep. Pineapples. That's real. Man, you know what? East Bay for real. Man, fuck cable. Cable, cable. Oh yeah, thank you, BD for real. And for real, man, cable is too high. Cable is high, man. Cable is a car payment. Cable is a car payment, man, or an insurance payment. I remember back in the day, cable was like $70, $80, something like that. Now that shit is like $300 or $400. And then if you add internet, they want an additional 100. So you're gonna be paying damn near car insurance for your cable, then go pay your car insurance. You know what I'm saying? Man, that cable box can sit right in there, and they can get that shit to somebody else who needs it. Cause I don't. I just do all the apps off my TV. That's it. I got my internet, and I put apps on my TV. And for real, that comes out way cheaper than paying for cable. Yeah, cell phone bills were shit. Cell phone bills were fucking cheap as fuck. Oh, I know. But yeah, cell phone bills were cheap as hell. Um, and phone bills used to be, yeah, phone bills were definitely cheap for real, for real. Man, phone bills now is like 400 some dollars for a phone bill, and for real, for real. If you got a bill phone, that's always gonna be high. You know what I mean? A bill phone is always gonna be high. If you got a prepaid phone, depending on what plan that you pick for that, that's gonna be iffy. You know what I mean? That's why now you see all these commercials coming up with these nice little cheap plans for prepaid people and stuff like that because they know this shit gets outrageous. But if you notice, they start out kind of high, but then the people that want to work with you, they'll jack it down just a little bit for real. Yeah, 3 lines is like $200 or more. You're right. Yeah, prices of the groceries are inflated, my bro. Adonis. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, they damn right they be tripping on that cable. That cable ain't no what's main Discord fam so I can oh my Discord is Maine41, BD. You can send me a friend request, my dog. If you still in here. Take me back to the days of 1-800 collect. Yeah, 1-800 collect was the shit, wasn't it? Hey, take a motherfucker back to the phone booth. You feel me? Take a motherfucker back to that phone booth. You feel me? For real. When niggas is putting quarters in that bitch. Now these days you can't put quarters in the dang going phone booth no more. If they still have them because you need them bitches for laundry. For sure. Am I lying? Hell no. Am I telling the truth? Hell yeah. Yeah. And you know what? That was nasty how people used to treat the phone booths and stuff. They used to actually piss in them. No bullshit. They would actually piss in the phone booths. And that's nasty. Like then, it's gross. Like, dude, the you can hit the side of a building or go around a corner instead of pissing inside the fucking phone booth, man. Yeah, stank elevators. Yeah. Yeah, them elevators be nasty. They be fucking in them. They be pissing in them. Shit, hell, the homeless people be sleeping in them sometime if they ain't had nowhere else to sleep. Oh yeah, the house phone with the you said the house you said take better the house phone. Yeah, the house phone. Yo, we had a house phone too with a cord back in the day. That bitch was long like a jump rope. You could actually be on the phone and jump rope at the same time with the phone cord of how long it was. Yeah, the 90s was the shit, man. Yep. Yep. I remember that too, BD. Them Nokias. I had me a Nokia too. That bitch was navy blue. Yep. It had them little rinky dink ringtones on there. And the only ringtone I would pick on there was the one that sounded like a cell phone. I shit you not, yo. I shit you not. Yo. Yeah, I had a navy blue one. Yep. Yep. And gray. Yep. Yep. Because after after a while, them phones start look like TV remotes. I sure, hey, yep, royal blue, yep. I man, it was. Hey, how about the pager? How about the pager? Huh? Oh, here y'all. Oh, here y'all. How about that pager? That pager was the shit. Yes, that pager was the shit. I shit you not. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. What they know about that pager, BD? You feel me? What they know about that pager, bro? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That pager was a lifesaver. For real, for real. But you gotta make sure you're around the phone though to call that number back. Cause if you couldn't call that number back, man, motherfucker would page you all day. All day long. Yeah, they know about the chirp phone beat. Yeah, them chirp phones. Yeah, the Boost Mobile joints. Hell yeah. Yo, what up, nigga? Where you at? Yo, I'm over here by the store. You on your way? Yep, yep, for sure, for sure. Yep, yep. Hey, yo, I'm gonna sit right here and wait on you too, bro. For real. Okay, for real. I'll be on my way. I'm like, yo, shit be wildin', bro. Yeah. Yeah, them phone cords ain't no joke. Cordless phone cords, all of that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, B3. Yeah, any new people that came in, anybody that haven't hit that like button for your boy. I appreciate it. You know, I'm loving the convo. Yeah, I love it all for real. It's very amusing. I love it. Yeah, that's real. That is so real. Yeah, that next tail chirp was the shit. Hold on, just give me a second, y'all. I'm still here. I know y'all probably can see me. Yeah. Yeah, damn right. That chirp was the shit. Damn right. Shit, I think we all had chirp phones. Them chirp phones was the shit. He said having two TVs on, one on top of each other. Yo, who don't remember that? Or how about that big ass TV that sits on the floor, that big brown one? Yeah, the 90s was the best shit. I used to see motherfuckers used to wear shirts. big enough to fit 2 people in them. And the shorts look like pants. For sure. The high socks and everything. Yes, yes. I ain't shit you not. Shit was real. Shit was so real, it didn't make no sense. Fake drawers. Oh shit, who had that on? Yeah, 9X white tees. Yeah, them white tees be so fucking big. Like, dude, man, you and like two other people can fit in one shirt. Like, this shit was like, it was weird, man. 30 likes. I see 29. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Let's get them likes up. Where they at? Where they at? I know y'all in the bushes. Don't be in the bushes. Don't be in here looking at me talk. Hit that motherfucking button. Oh, what's it? AOL chat? Yeah, that was back in the day for real. That was some shit. Oh, yeah. I see that too. Hey, yo, how about the LA Lights? I don't took y'all somewhere where I don't think y'all was at for real. How about them LA Light shoes? Excuse me. Excuse me. How about them LA Light Up shoes? I'm still here, y'all. I'm trying to get myself situated. Yeah, how about them LA's? Hell yeah. Whoa, yeah, LA, yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Hey, what y'all know about them pogs? What y'all know about them motherfucking pogs? Huh? Y'all remember them? And them, yeah, the lug boots. Yeah, y'all remember them? That was a 90s thing too. Yep, them overalls look like you out there working on a farm. Yep. Yeah, Pogs. Yes, hell yeah, BD. Pogs, my nigga. Hell yeah. Yo, them was the shit back in the day, man. I used to collect them joints too. Man, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that you don't see no more. It's a lot of stuff that's not around no more. And don't y'all know the ancient shit costs more than the new shit now? Man, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I'm serious, man. Don't y'all know that? The old stuff costs more than the new shit. Averex, yeah. Averex, Platinum, Fubu, yes. And look, hey yo, BD, I shit you not. I had a hard ass. Hey, how about Maurice Malone, my nigga? BD, you heard me. Maurice Malone, my nigga. Huh? What they know about that clothing line, yo? What they know about? Yeah, Tamagotchi. How about Parasuco? Yes, Maurice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And BD, how about this one? Remember back in the day when they had Parasuco? You know that was Nelly's clothing line, right? Yes. Oh, Moses kneecaps. What's going on here? Not on Jesus sandals. What's going on up in here? Moses kneecaps. I know where you got that from. I know who says that too. Oh yeah, East Bay. Hell yeah, East Bay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. East Boy. The hell's East Boy? Apple bottoms, yeah, apple bottoms. I remember that too. Yep. Y'all remember Rockaware? I know y'all remember Rockaware. You know that was back in the early '90s. I think Rockaware came out in '92. Yep. Beyblades. What the hell is that? Yeah, Rockaware was the shit. That was an early '90s joint. Baby Fat. Yup. Baby Fat. Yes. Yeah, Precious. This is your time now. You are terrible. Yes, yes. Rockaware was the shit. Like I said, Parasuco, Rockaware, um, Tommy Hill figure. You know, Tommy Hill figure been out for a long, long time. For sure. Yep, the Air Max 95s. Yep. What up, struggler? What up? What up? Now nigga had them 30 likes in this bitch. That's what I'm talking about. Now we cooking steaks and chicken. You heard me? A while ago we was eating noodles and bread, you know. Now we're cooking that steak and chicken in here now. That's what we talking about. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. When you can come together to enjoy a live, to enjoy yourself and enjoy your people that's in the live, man, you could be up there. You could be fucking up there, and that's no lie. You heard me? For sure. Yes, I heard that Tommy was racist. I stopped wearing it. Yeah, yeah. Tommy Hilfiger was a racist guy, but nobody gave a fuck. Everybody still brought his shit anyway. Still made his fucking money for him, and it was what it was for real, for real. But at the end of the day, man, like, I will go buy me a Tommy. I will go buy me a Tommy Hilfiger button up shirt quick just to go to an interview, shit like that. But other than that, I wouldn't um I wouldn't necessarily rock it just to rock it. Yep. Yeah, man, it's wild though for real. That shit be wilding for real. And y'all well, y'all know they got that Polo Assassin. That shit is fake. But that real chaps, Ralph Lauren, man, I'm telling you, Ralph Lauren been around for a long time too now. People rock Ralph Lauren, but they don't rock Ralph Lauren like that. If y'all notice that. They rocking all these weird ass name brand clothes now, man. I like my old school joints. Old school won't ever fade away. It'll be there, but if y'all notice, they want more money for the old school shit than the new school shit. Like you can go in there and buy a pair of Levi's back in the day, Levi's and shit. Oh man, I know y'all get ready to snap when I say this one. Jordache. 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 Yes, Jordache. Hell yeah. For sure. Yeah, Jordache was the shit too. And then you had Julio Sanchez and all them. They would come over here and buy like thousands of pairs of them, which I really didn't understand why they loved Jordache that much. Not being racist. YouTube, you can kiss my ass. YouTube for real, y'all can kiss my ass. But I'm not being racist. I'm just telling and stating some real facts here. Yes, all of Roberto Sanchez's people were definitely buying fucking Jordache. They would go in any mall, no, any flea market that had Jordache and buy the whole table. Am I lying? Yep, Jordache was the truth. Had to add my second. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Ed. Thank you, my guy, man. And shout out to my boy Struggling in the building. Shout out to Anthony. Now I mean, he a hard worker, man. He a hard worker. Shout out to everybody in here for real. Shout out to all the ladies in here. Shout out to all my fellas in here, man. I shout out to all of y'all for real, man. Y'all, I mean, you're amazing people, man. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all neither, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all that y'all amazing people and y'all ain't shit. Some people don't acknowledge that. Some people just try to focus on the task at hand and just try to put everybody else last. You got to put people where they belong sometimes. You know what I mean? And that's real shit. That's real shit. Oh my God. Hey, BD. Speaking of puff jackets, my guy. First down. Who in this bitch had a first down jacket? Pineapples. First down jackets was the shit back in the day. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody wants to say. I don't care what nobody's thinking. First down jackets was the shit back in the day. And how about the pullover jackets they had the football teams and shit like that? Yeah, the 8-ball jacket was the shit too back in the day. Yes, and they had another joint too. Which I'm trying to think of that shit right now. Um, how about y'all gonna be like, yo, Maine wilding right now. Yo, how about the Stonewalls jean jackets that they had back in the day? Yeah, the starter coats. That's what they were. The starter jackets. Starter jackets was the shit. Remember that big ass pocket that they had in the front that you can put all your shit from in the house in? Am I lying? Man, I ain't lying to you. Yeah, that bubble goose. Yup. That bubble goose jacket. Yes. Yes. With some Tims. Yup. Yup. And y'all know y'all had the Tim boots with the tongue that hung down like that. The tongue. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember everybody used to wear them Tims with the work boot kind. Y'all didn't get the other Tims that was the high cut. Y'all got the work boot kind with the tongue that hung down like a dog's tongue. Oh shit. ABD. ACG Nikes, bro. Them ACGs, bro. What you know? What they know about them shits? Yes, beef and broccolis. Yes, the beef and broccolis was the shit though. You couldn't tell a bitch they wouldn't G'd up when they put some of them on there. Look at me using words G'd up. We don't even use words like that no more. I still use my old school words because that shit's in me, man. Straight up. Hey, BD, I'm telling you, my bro. I'm telling you, bro. I could go back, man. I could go back. The army fatigues. People don't even really rock army fatigues like that. Yeah, and them ACGs was top notch. Yeah, man, yo, bro, I'm telling you, them ACGs was top notch for sure. Hey, yo, who in here remember the Finger Hut book? Yeah, them ACG Nikes, precious. They was the joint, girly. Yes, they was. Yes. Yeah, the G Unit clothing line, that was the shit too. Yep. Yeah, the Finger Hut book was the shit. Now you can't tell me you couldn't get in that book and find any and everything that you needed. Finger Hut was the shit. Yes, yes, I put that on every fucking thing, yo. Everything, man. Man, yo, that's where my mom. That's where my mom usually would get some of our like school clothes, especially when we was out for the summer, and then we would get ready to go back to school. She would get that Finger Hut book out. That bitch be thick like a phone book almost. Man, they had everything in that joint. That well, back in the day, excuse me. That's when they made the Finger Hut books real thick. Now, if you notice, if you could get one of those now, it's kind of thin. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of stuff in those books now that you can't get like you could get back in the day. And that's real shit. Oh my God, East Bay book. Oh my Jesus. Boy, BD, you done took me back. You done took me back to Sunday school now, bro. Yes, that's a big super throwback. No bullshit on Jesus sandals. Yo, the East Bay book was the joint. What? Yeah. Hey, hold on. Yes. Yo, who in here remember the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo? Please tell me. Please tell me. And Street Fighter was the shit on there and Sonic. Please tell me y'all remember those. The Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, the Nintendo 64, yeah, all of them joints. Oh my God, hey, BD, hey, BD, hold on, hold your head when I say this one. Hold your head when I say this one. See what I'm holding my head like this? Hold yours like that. Sega Dreamcast. The Sega Dreamcast was the top notch shit back in the day on Jesus sandals. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, boy. Yeah, that GTA was the shit too. Scarface, all of that. They had that one game called Doom. Then they turned it into a movie. Um, the Mortal Kombat's back in the day. Um, like I said, the Street Fighters, all of that shit. Yeah, it was. It was. Yup, Duke Nukem. Yup. Now I know everybody had one of these when they were coming up. I know, excuse me, I know each and every one of y'all had one of these. Excuse me, when y'all was coming up. An Atari. An Atari. Oh my God, no Atari? Man, shit, I had me an Atari back in the day, and y'all know what the favorite game on there was? Motherfucking Pac-Man. Pac-Man was the shit on an Atari. I'm telling y'all, man, that Atari, yo, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Precious said, "What the fuck is that?" An Atari? That's a video game. That was one of the first video games that came out like back in the day. Yes, this an Atari was what? Early shit. I had an Atari. What was it back in the 80s? I want to say late 80s. Yeah, an Atari was a late 80s game or something like that. Yeah. I know, BD. I know. I know. I keep forgetting. You know me. Well, you know us. But yeah, yeah. For those of you that don't know what an Atari is, it's one of the first video games that actually came out. Video game systems. I had to repeat that. And yes, Pac-Man was the shit. Like all these up to date games now that have Pac-Man on it, Pac-Man was originated from an Atari game. Yeah, because it went from an Atari to a regular Nintendo to a Super Nintendo to a fucking Sega Genesis, Sega Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and all the other PlayStations. Then it came up with the Xbox One, and all of that shit. That's exactly how that came. Yeah. Yes, Epi, you are not lying. Epi, you are not lying. Or how about getting the alcohol and pouring it on the Q-tip and then running it through the game because the game was dirty. You remember that? Yes, Precious. That is so true. Yo, I swear to God, yo, I'm telling you, those were the days. Especially when your game sat up for a while and you had to look. Hey, here you go, y'all. Remember that? Or sideways. Yo, remember that shit? Yo, that shit was crazy. Yes. It was like the cartridges was whistling. Remember that when y'all were blowing it, it would sound like a mini dog whistle. Man, yo. Yeah, rubbing the scratches out the CDs. Yo, I remember my people, yo, he was like, yo, Mont. Well, he was like, yo, Maine. He was like, yo, best way to get the scratches off the CDs was to take toothpaste and rub it on there. I was like, man, rub toothpaste on a CD. Like, man, I'm just gonna go buy a new CD. I'm not gonna fucking do that. I shit you not. When he did that shit, cleaned it off, let it sit for a few minutes, yo, this shit would work. And it wouldn't even skip no more. Yes. Yes. Yo, shit was real, man, back in the day, yo. Toys R Us. Yo, we had one down here and then they shut it down. Them kids was mad. I think they were gonna burn that building down if they didn't get them toys. Pineapples. I shit you not. Yeah, the arcade and the arcades was the shit. Even the arcades, man, the arcades was booming. You couldn't you couldn't tell that child when they came home from school that they couldn't go to that arcade because they had little Jason and all of them in there, and little Richie and them, and little Ricky and all of them was in there, spending up their mom's laundry quarters. Am I lying though? Shit, I ain't lying. You couldn't tell them kids that they couldn't go to that arcade. Man, they would be mad as hell. And once you told a kid that they couldn't go to the arcade, you noticed their grades wasn't good because they stopped trying because they couldn't go play the games. Man, boy, I tell you, I ain't never seen such crazy shit in my life. But then when you started letting them go to the fucking arcade game, their grades went back up. Did y'all notice that shit? I was like, yo, this is wild. Like, what the fuck is going on? Oh yeah, Payless, yeah. Payless, yeah, hell yeah. Shit, who wouldn't? Man, look, when them Payless sales went on in that store, you had every woman and every man in there getting a pair of Nikes, Adidas, or sandals. Am I lying? That's real. Yeah. Yes, Operation was the shit. Yes, BD. Operation was the shit. They would sit there and operate on that motherfucking that person in the game. He laying down and shit, and they taking organs out and shit. But if you, I think it was if you're, I think it was tweezers. I think something like that. If your tweezers would hit the side of the game and go off, you lose. Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, shit was real, yo. Let me see what they know about the ice cream truck, Jingle Jingle, and the remix. Oh, the ice cream truck? Man, hell yeah. Y'all remember that shit? The ice cream truck? He used to come through the hood all the time. Now, I ain't talking about these new ass ones. I ain't talking about these new ass ones. I'm talking about the real ice cream nigga come through. You feel me? The nigga would put his old deep freezer inside the truck and shit and fill that bitch up with all the shit that he went to the store and bought. You know what I mean? He used his little EBT card and shit. Oh man, speaking of that, I know y'all remember the food stamps in the book. I know y'all remember the food stamps in the book. Pineapples. Am I lying though? Yeah, the ice cream man, it don't hit no more like that because a lot of them are pervs. Yeah, a lot of them are pervs, and they know they ain't supposed to be around children and stuff like that, and they steady was doing it. So yeah, the ice cream man don't hit like it used to be. For real, for real. No, for real. Man, back in the day before my mom got her bomb ass job, yo, we had food stamps in a book. Yo, that shit look like it looked like a whole bunch of coupons stuck together. You can flip through it like a book. Yeah, it started off on one. It was at one to I want to say 1 to 20. Like you would flip the food stamp book and you see the dollars, the $5 joints, and all of that shit. It looked just like a book. It was like a small book. It was like um, it's probably like that, like rectangular, like you know what I mean. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Damn right. Food stamps in the book was the shit. What? Hey, BD. Hey, remember going to the store with the food stamps and they give you the change back? Yo, shit was definitely real, yo. Yes, they would give you change back from your food stamps. You could rip one out the book. You know how you rip a page out the book, y'all? That was actually like how the food stamp books was. You could give $1, $5, or whatnot. They would give you change back like a regular fucking greenback. That's word on everything. Yep. You right though, BD. You right. You right. You was right, my bro. He said collector's edition. That's fucking dumb. Yo. Chill. Man, this is wonderful, man. Just sitting here with y'all and just bring back old memories and chatting with y'all, man. It's just wonderful, yo. You see how life was from then till now? You see how now sometimes you could be appreciative of something and not be appreciative of something? Like, this shit is real, yo. Life itself is real out here, yo. Like you could all the stuff that we talking about right now. You could go out here and tell it to a child right now that has common sense, that understands it all. They would be like, "Yo, what's that? What's a book of food stamps? What is all these different clothing lines? What is all this and all of that?" Don't you know them kids wouldn't even know what none of that was? They sure did. I took that change and got me a cheesesteak, hoagie, salt, pepper. Yo, but he ain't lying though. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. Yo, BD, those heroes used to be bomb. Yes, yes, yes. Most successful live to date. Big dog. Last one was 20 likes, I believe. It was. It was. Well, see, man, you know what, B3? When you got good people in your corner and you have good conversation with people and not directly being on a topic, like I think being on a topic, it takes people back in the school days. And people really don't like to do that anymore like that. You know what I mean? We like to talk about whatever floats our boat, but in a good manner. And then on top of that, for other people to engage on what you're talking about. That's how you gain people. That's how you have people subscribe to your channel. That's how you have people to want to see you go live when it's time for you to go live. It just makes sense. You know what I mean? It just makes sense. And anybody, and what I just said, anybody can relate to, because you can't go to somebody's live and expect to be on that topic the whole live. You just can't do that, because after a while, that topic is going to get fucking boring. You see what I'm saying? Like watching goats fuck. You know what I mean? Just listen to what I'm saying though. It's real shit. Like it gets boring after a while. You know what I mean? It gets boring. Like, oh well, today's subject is gonna be so and so. So we're just gonna be, on this subject. We're gonna just be sitting here talking about this only subject and this only topic, and you know what I mean? Like that shit's boring. That shit's fucking whack. We want to talk about what we want to talk about for everybody to relate to one another, to engage into the conversation, for it to keep going, for it to just, oh, goats fucking, oh yeah, my fault, yeah, but yeah, that part though, I mean, if I'm lying, if Satin, you're crazy. But yeah, no, reason why I said goats fucking, because it gets boring after a while. Like, you don't want to, you go outside on the farm, you see that same goat tearing up the mama goat. I mean, tearing up that woman goat and shit like that. After a while, that shit gets boring. You know what I mean? But like I was saying, like engaging on a conversation to raise your likes, to get people to subscribe to you, you have to have something decent to talk about in the live in order for you to get likes and people to subscribe to your channel. I mean, if I'm lying, I mean, and it's real though. You crazy. Oh no, Satin, can you hear me? I know you probably can, but I know about no, not ghost. No, ghost. No, that's weird. Yeah, ghost fucking goats. Goats, not ghost. Yeah, that's a ghost fucking. Nobody can see that. That. I think that's just weird, isn't it? Yeah, to me it is. You know, you can't see invisible people fucking. That's weird as hell. But anyway, but yeah, as I was saying, Satin, I was saying we were saying about my likes and comments. Yeah, that's true, Fontaz. You can't see it, honey. You can't even hear that shit. No, you can't hear the headboard hitting the wall or none of that. Yeah, yeah, that part for real on Jesus sandals, pineapples. Um, but no, I was actually telling B3 like I know he said my last live was like maybe 20 likes and now it's 33. I was saying you have to have something actually good in your live uh, to talk about and be on topic and have everybody engage on it for people to want to come back, subscribe to you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Makes sense. You know, you don't want to just be stuck on one topic. You know, that's just boring. Oh yeah, Casper, Casper and his freak offs. That was some woe. That was some woe shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm not going anywhere. Mm. Yeah, I am back. Yeah, Pogs, where the shit, man? Young grasshopper. Who's the young grasshopper? Yeah, with the slammer, that metal slammer. I remember that too. Yes. I know, right? Tell him build a time machine. Yo, it's crazy. Yeah, man. It's something serious, I tell you. Put some sanitizer on. So what's everybody got planned for the day? Ah, yeah, I know you more sleep. Hell yeah. I want Soul Train back. Oh shit. Yeah, if we could get that back, that'd be marvelous. But shit, that's gonna be one hell of a thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. For sure. Yeah. It's always something good today going on. I think I'm about to get some rain here soon. I'm not sure what the hell it's doing. It looked wet outside. I know that much. Who me? No, I'm not sleepy. Hell no, I ain't tired. My eyes look low, but they're not. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They ain't red. I told you I ain't shit. If I smoke that motherfucking blunt I got next to me, ain't gonna be no more alive. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm gonna tell you that now. Yeah, that's why I said I'm not gonna do none of that till when I get over here for real, for real. You know what? I seen that one time on a movie. They was in New York and they a nap time live. I don't know. I'm scared of that shit. Hey, who in here would do that? A sleep stream? Would anybody else do that in here? A sleep stream? I don't want nobody looking at me sleep. And then I got wake up looking at y'all looking at me. That's weird, ain't it? Yeah. And then people criticize people because people snore and shit. Yeah, people be snoring their asses off, dude. Yeah, them New York City oh yeah, if I was to smoke, hell yeah. It would be on and popping then. Shit yeah. But no. Mm-mm. Shit, you know what? I wanted to try me a 24 hour. No, not hell no. That's too much. I wanted to do a 12-hour stream, but I don't think I would make it. I'm kind of scared of a sleep stream. People might. come out they clothes or be farting and stuff. Yeah, that is nasty, boy. Yeah, people nasty, man. You can't go sleep around people no more, man. People they like to jerk their meat and stuff, and yeah, they like to flash boobs, and it's a whole bunch of weird shit people be doing, man. You got pervs that like to watch people sleep, which is weird as hell. Yeah, I shit you not. Yeah, sleep streams don't make any sense, man. You got a lot of people that do sleep streams, and it's like, why watch somebody sleep when I could just basically do the same thing? And it's not like you got people that do that, and it'd be like 1,000 people in their chat, but then they have like maybe 177 likes, which is weird. Like, it's no need for me to even do that shit. I'm always just do my shit the regular way and enjoy people and enjoy their conversation and watch what they typing and shit like that, better than just going to sleep and then watching somebody watch me sleep. I mean, that's just mm-mm. I don't want nobody watching me to fuck sleep and shit. I might have a dream or something where I'm, you know what I mean? I mean anything. And then people were like, "Yo, man, I seen you was in that dream when you was sleep streaming, and man, I didn't know what you were doing. I thought, you know what I mean? I thought you were getting a lap dance or some woman was riding you rough or something. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just weird. Like, I'm not gonna do that shit. I really don't partake in that. That's why I just do stuff the regular way, you know? And then, some people, some people pretend that they be sleep, right? Yeah, it does. It does become an OnlyFans. It become an OnlyFans joint. No bullshit. Because it's like, damn, you sleep, you might well take your clothes off. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I don't want to be naked around a whole bunch of people that I don't even know and that are all around the world watching me and beating their meat off to me sleep and stuff. Or she's playing with her titties while I'm sleeping, and it's just a whole bunch of weird stuff that people do. And it just really doesn't make sense. It just really doesn't, you know? Like, I never got into shit like that, and I don't see why people do that. Oh man, you should do a sleep stream. Man, it's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. I'm like, motherfucker, you should do a sleep stream because it's pretty neat and cool in your mind, not mine. Yeah, that's not my cup of tea. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's real though. That's real shit. 24-hour stream? Uh-uh. Nope. I'm not gonna be able to sit up that long. The only way I do a 24-hour stream as if I sleep a hell of a lot and then be up and wired, plus have maybe 5 to 7 cups of coffee with extra, extra sugar in it, and then have me some candy next to me, which I really don't partake in, you know, for me to stay up. I would have to be on like a good, yeah, 5 to 7. Mm-hmm. Big ones, big cups, like them big ass cups, for real. 5 to 7. No bullshit, brush, for real. On Jesus sandals. I would actually have to have 5 to 7 of those, lots of sugar, candy, so I could be up and like alert and stuff because it's no way in hell. It's no way in hell that I'm gonna be up for 24 hours live streaming. I'm just not gonna do that. Like like my big back coffee cup. No, probably something bigger than that. I ain't gonna lie. I might need one of them buckets that you take. I might need fuck a cup. Fuck a cup. I might need a bucket that you take down to the beach and fill that bitch up with coffee and put my face in it and just drink it right out of there like a horse in the stall. Yeah, I'm not doing that for no views. No, because to be honest, yeah, after the third, maybe about, yeah, like for real. Like, and then believe it or not, I'm almost at 3 hours right now. I'm at 2 hours and 49 minutes and 48 seconds as we speak. That's how long I've been on here. So imagine my black ass being on here for the rest of the duration of the day, night, evening to tomorrow. No, no, uh-uh, no. I'm gonna be fucking sleep, tired, and shit. And then I got put y'all. Then I got put my phone down and turn my camera off and eating shit because I'm not gonna be eating in front of y'all. You know, if I can't share my food with y'all, I'm not gonna eat in front of y'all. I was always taught that. So I'm not gonna sit on here and fucking do a live stream 24 hours and then eat in front of y'all and I can't be like, well, here you go, man. Here, I'll give you a piece of this. I can't do that. Yeah, I would have to get a mask with a hose hooked to it and just drink the coffee constantly and then take the mask off. Then I'll have coffee all on my shirt and on my chin and shit. And it's just gonna be nasty. And then who would want to watch somebody drink coffee like a fucking mule? I mean, like literally. It's just weird. So I wouldn't partake in that. Bree Bree, hit that like button, girl. Hit that like button, Bree Bree. Yeah, that is crazy though, for real. Oh, precious and fantastic. Yeah, I know exactly what y'all saying, and I know exactly what you mean. Pineapples, two times, not once, twice. Oh, ha, yeah, yeah, yeah. My birthday in 64 days. Yeah, it is, Bree Bree. Yes, I can't wait for you to. You'll be 17 then. Yep, Bree Bree. Meet everybody. Um, everybody. This is Bree Bree. She's like a little sister to me. And Bree Bree, you meet everybody. If you want to, you can subscribe to people if you want to. What's up, Ryan? What's going on, Ryan? How you doing today, my bro? Damn right. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Appreciate that. Hey, I appreciate you stopping in, Ryan, man. I know you probably working or got shit to do, you feel me? But I appreciate you, my bro. You know, Maine always support. I mean, Maine always thanks you for coming through and shit. You know what I mean? Hey, Ryan, when you gonna do a live, man? That's what I've been waiting to ask you. I'm glad your light skin ass popped up in here. That's what I've been meaning to ask you, man. When you get time, you do a live, man. I want to come in your shit and shit and take my shoes off and relax and listen at you talk and shit. You feel me? I'm slacking. How the hell am I slacking? Yeah, I wanna actually go to Ryan's live. Shit. I wanna see what Ryan got to say in that motherfucker. Yeah, I ain't never been to one of Ryan's lives. Hey Ryan, you ain't subscribed to me neither, man. Yeah, Ryan, subscribe to me right now, bro. So that way I can subscribe to you back. If you still in here. Don't you run nowhere, Ryan. I don't see you commenting no more. You ran. You acting like a little nigger now. Not all subscribers show up on your page. Oh, for sure. Oh, I didn't even know that. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know all the subscribers weren't on my page. Yeah, I didn't know that at all. I thought I thought I could actually see people on my joint. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, no, you're not. You sure aren't. It's a lot of them that's not even on my joint, but that's all good though. I still appreciate y'all anyway. Oh, some have. Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. I see that now, B3. Okay. Oh, okay. I get it now, but it's all good though. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, that's true. That is true. A lot of people now these days, man. A lot of people are uh like blocking people. A lot of people are unsubscribing to people and and all of that, man. You know what I mean? But it's all good though, because if you lose a couple, you can gain back 10 more. You know what I mean? Not everybody is for everybody's channel. Not everybody is for what everybody does on their channel. You know what I mean? And that's real shit. Yeah, that's real. But it's all good though, because good things come to people that's patient for the goodness to come, and it's all good though. That's why I try to just be myself and not be like no one else differently, to be honest. I try to maintain what I can maintain and do what I need to do the best way I know how to do it. Yep. Yeah, because if I get on here and be a certain way and then I'm different in their chat or in somebody else's chat, that makes me like a fake person. And I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. And as y'all can see, I'm real. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you like it is. I say what's on my mind and I speak nothing but the truth. I might make a couple jokes here and there and shit like that, but it'd be a lot of truth in my jokes for real. You know what I mean? And that's what people look at. People look at you to be that real person and not that fake real person, because that fake real person isn't real, and that's real shit. So I just don't partake on that. Yeah, that's real. But I am about to wrap this up. I've been on here for 3 hours, 1 minute, and 20 motherfucking 6 seconds, which is good to me. And I appreciate everybody that came in here. And that's right. That's why my name is Maine. That's right. That's right. That's why I said I appreciate everybody in here for real, man. I really do. I'm gonna shut this motherfucking live down like electric box. But first and foremost, I'm gonna shout out to everybody before I go, because that's not how I do things. I don't just take my finger and hit the button. People do that shit. Y'all be seeing people do that shit. Hit the button like this. Hit the button. And then be like, yeah, don't say, all right, I'm going to shout out to this person, that person. Y'all been good. Y'all been great, this and that. Some people don't do that shit. And some people, when they do it, it ain't really genuine. But I'm going to tell everybody for this shit before y'all go. Y'all stay blessed. Keep your heads above water. And if you can't swim, stay away from water. Have a good day. Stay positive. Keep striving forward. Stay successful. Keep up your success. And just have the best Wednesday that y'all could possibly have. And I'm going to shout out to Fantastic, Precious, Epi, all the ladies in here. Y'all are always great and good to me. I like to be good to y'all. You feel me? I fuck with y'all. I rock with y'all. You feel me? All the fellas, handshakes with sanitizer, that, all of that good shit. Know what I mean? I know most of y'all be playing with y'all balls and shit, nasty motherfuckers. So I can't shake y'all hands without sanitizer. But I fuck with y'all. I rock with y'all. Know what I mean? Y'all been good. Y'all been great. Stay good. Stay blessed. And I holler at everybody on the rebound. So y'all know my slogan. Maine signing off.